So it's Cecily here today, and this weekend I set out in my kitchen to create my own new recipe of healthy ingredients for Lulu. So here it is. So all these ingredients, you might want to contact your vet to ask her about if these are okay. I already know that these don't upset Lulu's tummy and they're fine. So let's get started. So the ingredients you'll need are your food processor. I'm just using our mini one instead of our big one because it's less of a mess and it's not a humongous recipe. So you'll also need your cooking spray. I'm using canola oil. If you don't want to, you can also use these little baking cups to go in your mini muffin tins, but I just like using the spray better. It doesn't take as long. So you'll also need mini muffin tins, and it's about 2 of them. And also, if you don't have a food processor, you can use a biscuit musher. My mom actually got this, I think, at World Market for about $5. So you can mush up everything. But if you do, again, you can just use this. Next, for your food ingredients, you will need about equivalent to 5 tablespoons of milk. I'm not sure exactly. 6 carrots chopped up. About 13 blackberries. Some spinach. I'd say maybe, I don't know exactly, but I'd say about 1/4 of a cup, but I'm not completely sure. 1 stalk of broccoli cut up into pieces. I'd say about 3 tablespoons peanut butter. And 1/4 of a cup of flour. So let's get started. I found it easier. If you want, you can just use regular blackberries, but since it's the middle of winter, they're more expensive, so I'm just using frozen ones. So I found it easier if you just do these guys first, because it gets them so that they get into the mixture without non-shredding them. So you're just gonna pulse them, or just keep it on for about 1 minute until they're completely mushed up. Now that my mixture is almost completely blended, I want to scrape the sides so that it will become completely blended. And also, guys, I'm going to start a new channel for cooking, not for dogs, but for people. So don't forget to subscribe there too. And I'll be showing lots of easy recipes and also healthy ones. And don't forget to comment. And so let's move on to the next step. So first, you need to finish pulsing because mine isn't completely done yet. So once your mixture is completely pulsed and broken up into pieces, I'm just going to take my liquid because it'll help the blackberries be more, So I'm just going to take that, and now I'm going to put it on again for about 30 seconds. You'll see the milk turned it a really pretty bright color. So now you've got about the base done. So now I'm just going to add my carrots in next. And you're just going to pulse it some more. So now I've got this mixed up, and we're going to add the broccoli next, but I don't think Lulu has really tried broccoli, so let's let her try some. You want to try some broccoli? Here. Give her a little piece of broccoli. Here, what do you think? Okay, what do you think? Do you like broccoli? Lulu, come here. Come here. Is it good? You like it? It's still there. She's leaving little crumbs of it. As you can see, we've got a beautiful color right now. The orange didn't really change it. So now we're just going to add the spinach in. once you've got most of your spinach added in, you're just gonna put it on for another 30 seconds. So mine's about done now. As you can see, a little bit of the spinach didn't get completely added, but I'm just gonna add the rest of it in now. And I love the beautiful purple color that the blackberries give it. And it'll probably stay like this for the rest of the mixture, too. So if you're like me and your spinach isn't really blending, I'm just going to take my spatula and shove it down dark in there. So now I'm just going to take my peanut butter and add that in next. So I'm also just going to slowly add in some of the broccoli. And you don't have to cook the broccoli because it'll cook in the oven, and it's just an extra step in more dishes that you don't need to do. So my mixture is now, like, most of the broccoli is added, so I'm just going to add the rest. And I'm just going to add a little bit of flour at a time because I really don't want it to be too floury. So now you're just going to pulse it for, I'd say, about another 5 minutes. So mine is actually still not really that watery, so I don't know if I'll add all of the flour that I said it had. So I'm just going to see, and if this makes it more doughy than it should be, then I'm just going to add a little bit more milk. So you're just then going to turn it back on for another 30 seconds. About the perfect texture that you want it. So I'm just going to check around and make sure there's no more lumps. If there is, you're just going to want to pulse it for a little bit longer until you don't find any more lumps. You want it more of a creamy texture than you want it. So like, if you see that, it's got some of this lump stuff on it. So that proves that there's still little broccoli chunks in there. So I need to pulse it for a little bit longer. I'm also just going to take this and scrape it off. And I think I'll add a little bit more milk because the milk helps take care of the texture. So about right now, I'm at about 8 tablespoons of milk. So now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to want to pulse it more. So mine has no more lumps, and I did it for an equivalent of about 1 more minute. So now the next thing you're going to want to do is clean off the side. So I'm just going to take a Clorox wipe, and here's Rue. Maybe she wants to try some of the dough. Lulu, you want to try some dough? Here, 1 sec. So I'm just going to take a little plastic spoon. Yeah. What do you think? Do you like it? Seems you do like the dough. Do you like the dough? Well, she's licking the spoon clean, so that's a good sign. Is it good? So, I think we have one that likes the dough. So, that's always a good sign when Lulu likes the dough. So, now I'm just going to take my sides and clean it off to get rid of any extra stuff, so when I slide it off the thing, it doesn't come all messy. So now that I've got this cleaned off, I'm just gonna pop it right off, and then I'm just gonna, first I want to spray these, and then I'm going to just take a spoon and pop those right into here and put them in my 350-degree oven. So now, once you've got all of your stuff ready, your pan sprayed and your mixture is how it should be, you're just going to take a little bit, I'm just using a tablespoon measure, and pour it directly into your pan. I'm doing a little bit extra, but you don't have to. You can just do the regular amount. And you just want to fill each one a little bit more than halfway full. And you're just going to want to do that with every one of them. So once all of your trays are filled, like mine, you're just going to pop these in the oven on 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. So we'll see what they turned out in about 20 minutes. So the dog treats are done now. So now they're done. Lulu's busy and I can't find her. She's probably outside playing. So I can't give her one yet, and she's had plenty, and she just ate dinner. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget that I'm starting a new channel, and to subscribe to that one, and comment down below if you like this treat, and hit and like this button. Thanks for watching. Bye.